Simply put, the first, the foremost, the top decision you have to make before you start your muscle car project is wheels and tires. Bar none, that decision and that decision alone will shape the entire direction of your build.
What you talking about, Will?
So it's no surprise that one of the biggest debates in the classic car world is whether to choose wheels based on nostalgia or performance. Today, it's all about classic versus modern. Ken, Paradise Bay Customs. Welcome back to the shop. There are three basic elements that make your car stand out: wheels, stance, and paint. If you swing and a miss on any of those three, your car will never perform or look right. Factory wheel offerings like classic Steelies, dog dish hubcaps, and iconic rally wheels all hold a special place in the hearts of enthusiasts. And with the rise of car customization, aftermarket 14 and 15-inch wheels took the scene by storm. Slotted mags, Keystone Classics, torque thrusts, and Cragar SS's stand out in a sea of options. Muscle car enthusiasts are always on the lookout for ways to boost their ride's performance and appearance. Modern wheels aren't just lightweight and strong, but they can also give your car a significant boost in acceleration, handling, and braking capabilities. They can give your car a strong and contemporary look, and they typically come 17 to 20 inches. But once you go bigger than that, it sets off an entirely different debate. Passions run deep no matter what your flavor is. Factory original, classic custom, pro street or drag racing, or even modern, large diameter pro touring wheels. Wheels are the ultimate statement for any car enthusiast. Your decision, or flavor, will impact your build to varying degrees, depending on what you're doing. So plan accordingly. The last thing you want to do is to be chasing that decision. So what do all the hot rides have in common? Round and big tires. What's the most asked question online in car forums? How wide can I go without rubbing? My car, for example, a 1967 Camaro, came stock with 14-inch steel wheels. Most had an 8-inch wide by 26-inch tall tire, a 205/75/14 by today's standard. Many muscle cars would run L60 15s on the rear, a 275/60 today. Problem was, those wider tires were also 2 inches taller. You can make a wheel decision based purely on a look, but achieving that look, if you're not careful, can set off a domino effect. Say your new wheels and tires rub. That's okay, just go slow. Or you reach for a BFH and move some metal. That doesn't work? Roll the lip, trim the fender. Back in the day, you'd go to your neighborhood speed shop and pick up a set of air shocks or spring shackles and lift the back end up. That vintage muscle car rake was a necessity to clear those wider, taller tires. But you're not done there, because no sooner you get your big meats to fit, and then you quickly realize you've lost all your jam off the line with those taller tires. Now you need a shorter gear, headers, 4-barrel carb. Yeah, that's the way to go. Need more? Maybe a new high-rise manifold. Swap in a big cam. Yeah, I love that Loki cam. Now I need a bigger carb too. Uh-oh, now your hood doesn't close. Whoops. Yeah, you need a cowl hood now, or a scoop. And the beat goes on. Sound familiar? You groove on factory wheels. You feel it to your core that a dog dish Steely or a rally wheel is the epitome of classic custom wheel design. Just the thought of a low-profile tire makes your skin crawl. Just know that that choice comes with performance limitations. When you run a 15-inch wheel, you're almost always forced to run a low-performance tire. Tire companies simply do not make high-performance tires for 15-inch wheels anymore. They don't, unless you're running a street slick. You really need to upgrade to a 17 or 18-inch wheel if you want a decent set of tires. Don't believe me? Look at the iconic BF Goodrich TA radio. It has the lowest speed rating allowed by law and a tread design for long wear, not performance. They're also extremely heavy. Hey, but they look cool. I know. So simply embrace it and align your performance expectations accordingly. Classic versus modern aside, there's a better way to pick a wheel. Understand what you want to do with your car first. Is it a museum piece? A daily driver? A weekend cruiser? Maybe you're into track events, drag racing, autocross, or both. Is your high performance ride street legal or a trailer queen? Or you want to mash it all together and your goal is a cross-country power tour? Once that's clear in your mind, then you dial in the level of performance needed to support that want in terms of power, handling, including chassis suspension and steering, braking, safety, and even creature comforts. For all those points, you have choices and options galore, ranging from simple rebuilds to bolt-on mods to entire modern swaps. With all that figured out, then you overlay the look you're after, align it with your budget, and hone your vision. You'll probably have to compromise somewhere to find a balance, or shift your priorities accordingly. Good news though, the line in the sand is getting a little blurred in the classic versus modern debate. A few manufacturers are starting to tap into the popularity of some of the classic looks. Steelies and rally wheels, for example, are now available in lighter, stronger materials and larger sizes to fit big-ass brakes and modern performance tire sizes. The only limitation there is for the old school camp to accept a lower profile tire. I know, easier said than done. With over a half century of aftermarket hot rod wheel production in the rearview mirror, there's no lack of supply. Swap meets, eBay, Facebook Marketplace are great sources for muscle car wheels, while big box speed shops have thousands of wheel styles to choose from, as do the modern wheel companies. There are a lot of great online tools and galleries to help you visualize your car with different wheel tire combinations. Found a cool one on the Weld Wheel website. Say that 3 times fast. You can pick your car's make, model, and color, and you can even raise and lower your ride height to adjust the stance. Check it out. If you want a classic, vintage look for your muscle car, steel or classic custom wheels are probably the way to go. If you want or need to maximize your car's performance and are willing to sacrifice some of the traditional look in order to do so, modern race wheels or forged wheels would be the logical choice. I recommend you do your research to understand the big picture before you make your decision and plan your build accordingly. I really appreciate the support. Thanks for watching and for subscribing. Reach out in the comments. I'd love to hear what wheel you're passionate about or what wheel tire combination you're running. How big did you go? Till next time, cheers.